Hi there, this is Jasmine and welcome to the channel GMAT Math Solutions. Today we are going to discuss the next question from the official guide of GMAT. Let's see. The question says, consider the following set of inequalities. P is greater than Q, S is greater than R, Q is greater than T, S is greater than P, and R is greater than Q. Between which two quantities is no relationship established? So we will consider all three options and we will try to see if they have any relation or not. Let's start with the first option, which is P and R. So they have already said that P is greater than Q and R is greater than Q. Let's take those two relations. So P is greater than Q and R is greater than Q. So we know that if I draw all the three numbers on a line and write down all the bigger numbers on the left hand side and the smaller number on the right hand side. So P is somewhere here and say Q is somewhere here, and we know that P is greater than Q. And they have said R is also greater than Q. So that means R can be anywhere. So R can be here also or R can be here also. We don't know where R is, but it is definitely on the left hand side of Q because it is greater than Q. So we don't know whether R is less than P or R is greater than P. We don't know that. So therefore there is no relation between R and P. Now let's take option B, which says S and T. So for S and T, we will take two possibilities here. Three possibilities actually. S is greater than R is greater than Q, and Q is greater than T. Now we will arrange them. So S is greater than R is greater than Q, and Q is greater than T, which directly implies that S is greater than T. So yes, there is a relation between S and T. Option C says S and Q. So for S and Q, we will take two relations. First, S is greater than R and R is greater than Q. S is greater than R and R is greater than Q. So which forms the series this way. S is greater than R and R is greater than Q, which directly implies that S is greater than Q. Hence, there is a relation. Let's see D as well. D says P and T. So for D, we will be taking two possibilities. First one when P is greater than Q, and the next when Q is greater than T. P is greater than Q and Q is greater than T, which implies P is greater than Q greater than T, and which directly implies to P is greater than T, and then we can say that yes, there is a relation. The last option E says R and T. So for R and T, we will be taking two possibilities again. First, R is greater than Q, this one, and Q is greater than T, this one. R is greater than Q and Q is greater than T, which directly implies that R is greater than Q and which is greater than T, and that means R is greater than T. So yes, there is a relation. So if you see all the five options, out of all the five options, option A is the only possibility we have found where P and R does not have any relations. Hence the solution. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.